Welcome and hello to a live stream sports broadcast here at Mesabi East. It is December 10th, 2024. This is Barney Coco alongside Mr. Bill Creek here at Memorial Gym in Aurora. We have some girls basketball action for you tonight with the 1-3 Denfeld Hunters and the 1-2 Mesabi East Giants. I'll start with the Hunters. They are coached by Eric Reinerston and Eva Gray and Matt Warren. The Hunters have only two seniors, one junior, and have had a really tough time winning these games in the recent years. They were 3-23 last year. They average only 22 points a game, and they give up a whole bunch. They give up 62. They're a 3A team, so the last time Mesabi East has played Denfeld was the 2018-2019 season. So
Wow.
this is the second time that I could find that these two teams have played against each other.
Wow, it's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago. And as for the Giants, they're coached by Chris Whiting with uh, Jared Ritzelainen as assistant. The Giants had a tough start to the season, but should be on track now. They were missing a couple of girls due to injury. One was a key piece of the puzzle, number 11 senior Melissa Profit. And with her back in the lineup, added some more scoring punch for the Giants. And as with junior Marta Forsline, being able to be underneath the basket, underneath the boards again now, so playing her regular role. So that should help out the Giants quite a bit. They did lose some key players last year, of course, and every team does, but they should be okay with the girls coming up with number 13 sophomore May Lehman and her sister, number 3 freshman Michael Lehman, number 12 sophomore Reese Hakela, and the two juniors, Adrina Jurdy and number 30 Sophia Horsclaw. The Giants can certainly win some games this year. They average 50 points a game, Bill. They give up 55. And of course, the next home game for the Giants is next Thursday with I Falls coming to town. And it's also a big I Falls day because the boys also play I Falls here, home game. And there's also a home swim meet against I Falls. So I think the whole school is going to be here for I Falls.
A triple header.
So that doesn't happen very often, but next Thursday, if you want to get your fill of basketball and some swimming, come on in. It's all indoors.
Oh, yes, and we're always happy to see as many people here as we can get in the gym and down at the pool as well. And, of course, some keys for tonight's ball game. The Giants need to control the boards, and hopefully Marta Forsline will have a big night underneath the boards, and so will Sophia Holzclaw. And of course, once you control the boards, it's a matter of getting the outlet pass, getting the ball to the people that can bring the ball up the floor. It's going to be great to have Alyssa Profit back on the floor again.
Absolutely.
Because she makes things go. She's a shooter. She's a hustler.
Yep.
She's a great defender.
She knows the court so well.
She sure does. And so it's good to have her back out there on the floor. And, of course, another key to tonight's game is, can we score some baskets? I mean, that was our problem earlier in the season. We had a hard time getting the ball to go in the hoop. And again, with Alyssa back, that's going to help a lot because she helps spread the floor out because they can't just double down on Marta on the inside, because if she kicks it out to Alyssa can knock down the threes.
She can knock down the threes, and she can drive the ball pretty good too. So
you bet. And so we get a good inside-outside game that way, and it takes some pressure off of Marta too. She doesn't have to try to do everything herself.
So hopefully the Giants will get on track tonight. And you know, it's always tough when you have only a couple starters from the year before squads, so when you have to kind of break in new kids. But hopefully the team will gel coming down the stretch here.
You bet, and they'll just get better game after every game
as the year goes on. Absolutely. Yep. So we'll start with the national anthem here, I guess.
All right, it looks like both teams are back on the floor. We'll have the national anthem.
Basketball contest between the visiting Duluth Denfeld Hunters and your Mesabi Giants. Now, would you please rise as we play the national anthem?
All right, there was our national anthem, and we're just waiting for a public address announcer, Mr. Lance Kupka, to get things rolling here, and we'll have the starting lineups for the two teams here tonight. First of all, for the visiting Duluth Denfeld Hunters.
Now for your lineups, first for the Hunters.
We'll have a freshman, number 11, Marissa Hendricks.
Number 22.
A sophomore, number 22, Victoria Nyland. A senior, number 23, Kaylee Anderson. A junior, number 25, Elena Davis. And a sophomore, number 30, Lainey Reinertson. And the head coach for the Duluth Denfeld Hunters is Mr. Eric Reinertson, assisted by Kaylee St. Germain and Ari Brooks. Right, and here's our Mesabi East Giants. A junior, number 1, Adrina Jurdy. A senior, number 11, Alyssa Prophet. A sophomore, number 13, May Lehman. A junior, number 21, Marta Forsline. And another junior, number 30, Sophia Holzclaw. And the head coach of the Mesabi East Giants is Doc Chris Whiting, and assisted by Jared Rutzelainen. And the officials for tonight's game are Mr. Phil Johnson, Mr. Kyle Fairbanks, and Mr. Bill Brink. And over at the scorers table are our score bookkeepers, Mr. Mike Plesha. Our clock keeper is Mr. Ed Holmstrom. The public address announcer and possession arrow person is Mr. Lance Kupka. And our 35-second clock man is Mr. Neil Thornbloom. And there Bill, you have it, Barney.
And Bill, you know what we're going to do?
What are we going to do, Barney?
We're going to play some John basketball tonight.
All right. Sounds like a plan, Barney. And it looks like jumping center is sophomore Lainey Reinertson against Marta Forsline. And she gets a tip right away over to Alyssa Prophet. She drives in for the left, can't get it to go. But the offensive rebound and putback is there by Marta Forsline, and we're up 2-0 right away early. Here we get a quick steal on the press. May Lehman with it over to Alyssa Prophet. She's going to drive the baseline and in for two more, 4-0, just like that. The Giants go up right away. Here's our full court pressure, a 1-2-1-1 full court press. Hunters are able to break it this time and get it down the floor. The Giants will go into a man-to-man. There's a steal by May Lehman, and she'll drop it off to Alyssa Prophet. Quick pass up ahead to Marta Forsline. She'll step into the paint, and she's fouled. and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And that's going to be the first team foul on them Hunters. And that will be on number 30. Where is number 30 for her, Bill? I don't see her.
Yeah, it's Lainey Reinertson. You got the MIB
How did I get
sheet
that
there. I don't know.
one? No wonder why.
Yeah.
That's another one. How did I
Here.
get them?
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and the free throw is missed.
Lainey Reinerson, that's her first.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, the Giants do get the rebound back here. Adrena Journey with it. Looking for cutters, nothing there. May Lehman over to Alyssa Profit. She'll drive it into the paint and drop it off for Journey. And Profit with the 3 from the outside, and that's what we were missing earlier in the year, was that three-point shooting ability.
You betcha.
And the Giants go up 7-0 here. There's another steal. Nice job by the Giants getting into the passing lanes. Profit drives the baseline and gets the shot to drop in. 9-0, and Profit's got 7 of the 9 points here right away early. And almost another steal by the Giants. And it is. Profit will pick it up. Force line, and she'll drive it into the paint, and she'll step through, and the shot's no good. Rebounded there by Holzclaw. Can't get the shot to go down, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Giants. So we're just underway from the Memorial Gymnasium here tonight. The Giants on top, 9-0, 16-17 to play in the first quarter. Here come the Hunters trying to get it. A pass inside, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Hunters. It'll go over to the Giants. All right, the Hunters going to pick up the Giants over the timeline here. They're playing a man-to-man defense. Adrena Jurdy inside to Marta Forceline. Turn with the left hand. Can't get it to go down. Gets her own offensive rebound, however. And the putback, and it's good. 11-0. Giants again with the press. Up the floor. Quick pass over. The shot is made there by Kaylee Anderson, and the Hunters are on the board. 11-2. So a nice job by the Hunters there, breaking the press and getting the easy bucket underneath. Oh, a nice wheel route run in there, and May Lehman gets the right-handed layup. A nice pass there from Adrena Jurdy. 13-2. Quick pass across. Here's a shot from the outside, and it's good, and it's a 3. So 13-5, and that shot is knocked down again by number 23, Kaylee Anderson. Profit over to Lehman. She'll fire up the 3. A little bit too strong, but rebounded there by Marta Forceline. Kicks it out to Profit. She'll fire up the 3, and bingo, as you say, right, Barney? And
bingo!
Knocks it down. 16-5. Hunters working the ball around. Here's the shot from the outside. No good. Loose ball scramble inside. And we got a little tripping action there. And it's going to be a foul on the floor against the Giants.
That's going to be the first team foul here at the 14-20 mark here of the first half. And that will be on number 11, Alyssa Profit, and that's her first.
All right, some substitutions here for the Giants. Number 12, Reese Hakela, checking into the ball game. And also number 15, Eleanor Larson. Here's the shot. No good. Rebounded there by Hakela. She gives it up to Profit, and she'll bring it up the floor. Quick pass up ahead to Marta Forceline. She makes a little room in there. Can't get the shot to drop. May Lehman picks it up. Forceline out to Profit. She'll fire up the 3, and it's short and goes out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Hunters. All right, the Hunters trying to break the press. Alyssa Profit with the steal. Tries to dump it off underneath. Still in the paint, and she's just a hustling. And there's the steal by number 25, Elena Davis. Davis gets it over to Hendricks. Hendricks gets it inside to Reinertsen. And back to Hendricks, and she gets the easy layup, making it 16-7. So Hunters trying to get back into this ball game. May Lehman with it. Gets it inside the force line. She'll step through, and with the left-handed runner, she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And that should be on number 30, Lainey Reinerston, I think. Again, that might be her second, if I got this right. At least I'm not on the Mountain Iron page. Anyway, that's number 23, Kaylee Anderson. And that's her first.
And a free throw by Marta is good. 17-7. All right, a substitution here for the Hunters. Number 20, Isabella Rock, a freshman, checking into the ball game.
Marta's got 5 for the game so far.
Free throws in and out. Yep. All right, here come the Hunters. Up the floor. Quick pass over to Reinertsen. Here's a shot on the baseline. No good. Rebounded there by Hakela. They give it up to Profit. She'll bring it up the floor, setting up the offense. She's going to drive in. Oh, nice little spin move. Can't get it to go. Batted around, Profit. Out to Hakela. She's going to drive in for the left-handed runner. In and out. And rebounded there by Marissa Hendricks. And she'll bring it up the floor and set up the offense. Drops it off for Nyland. Nyland looking for some cutters. Nothing there. Bounce pass inside. Little give and go action with Reinertsen. And rebounded there by Larson for the Giants. Here's Profit again, setting up the offense. Hakela, lob pass inside to Marta force line again. Too strong with the shot, can't get it to drop. Loose ball picked up by Hendricks. Quick up ahead to number 20, Isabella Rock, but it goes out of bounds and it'll go back over to the Giants.
A little bit too far, and 17-7 here. Giants have the lead by 10, 12-12 left to go first half.
Okay, and Micah Lehman will check into the game for the Giants, number 3. Her first game action tonight. Profit walking the ball up the floor. Setting the offense. Micah Lehman with it. She's going to drive it into the paint. Oh, nice little pass underneath to Larson, but she can't get a shot off. Skip pass across. And a pass inside the force line, and she's fouled. And will go to the free throw line again to shoot 2.
And that'll be the third team foul here on the Hunters. And that is on number 30 this time, Lainey Reinerson. She's a sophomore, and that's her second.
All right, 11:50 to play here in this first half. The Giants on top by 11, 18-7. The first free throw made by force line. And these look like some new uniforms here tonight for the girls, too.
I do believe they are.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing them in the first couple of games. All right, then the second free throw is good. 19-7, we're on top. There's a long pass down floor. And the loose ball is going to be picked up by Larson. And she's going to give it up to Alyssa, and she'll bring it up the floor. Lob pass underneath the force line. Oh, nice little
spin
fake
move.
Yeah, fake to the inside, turned to her right, and kissed it off the glass for another bucket. She's got 9 on the night. Here come the Hunters. Oh, some good quick hands there by Eleanor Larson with the steal. Then the Giants will bring it up the floor again. Micah Lehman with it.
That's where that height comes in, Bill.
It sure does. Height and long arms. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll remain with the Giants underneath. Reese Hakela to throw it in. All right, a couple more substitutions here. For the Hunters, Elena Davis will check back into the ball game. And also number 2, Amaya Liddell.
And Dallas Lehman, number 4, came in for the Giants.
And we've had some shots underneath. We can't get anything to drop, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Hunters, however. So the Giants will retain possession. Reese Hakela will throw it in underneath the basket. Box drill, Marta force line. She knocks down the 12-footer, making it 23-7. Here's a nice steal by Micah Lehman. She tries to pass it in underneath, stolen away there by Dallas Lehman. Marta Forsythe, a little step through move in the paint. And she's fouled and goes to the free throw line for 2 again.
Again, so that'll be the 4th team foul on Hunters, and it will be again. It's on Lainey Reinertsen, and she's hitting 3 right now. So, and they will take a timeout. The Hunters will.
All right.
The 10:44 mark.
Yeah, so at 10:44, it's the Giants 23, the Hunters 7. All right, well, the Giants got off to a good start here tonight, and that's what we were looking for and hoping for. Something that hasn't happened too much this season.
Well, and like we said, we were down on injuries, and so hopefully there won't be any more. Hopefully that for anybody. So
right. Well, you could see the energy out there
Oh,
tonight,
yeah. Yep.
and and that's one of the things that Alyssa brings to the game for us too is that energy and that drive. And it just speeds up the play and makes things work so much better for us.
Well, she opens up the floor more.
Yeah. And so far now, the Giants have done a real good job with their full court press. They've been very active with their hands, gotten their hands into passing lanes, been able to pick off some errant passes, and
create some turnovers. Yeah.
Yeah, it just kept the Hunters from getting into their offensive flow of things. All right, Marta will be shooting 2 at the free throw line.
Marta's got 11. Trying to make it a egg dozen.
And the first free throw is too strong off the back of the iron. And the second free throw is good. All right, and with the substitution, Alyssa Profit will come in for Marta Forsythe. And the Hunters are able to break the press. Hendricks with it, looking underneath, driving it into the middle. Nothing there, drops it off there for Liddell. Loose ball is kicked around and picked up there by Victoria Nyland.
Long
Here's
shot.
Shot from the outside there by Anderson, no good. Giants come up with the rebound. Here comes Profit setting up the offense. Hekla with it. Over to Lehman, to Profit. Giants doing some cutting. Oh, nice dribble penetration there by Profit. She's able to knock down the shot. She's got a team high 12 on the night, 26-7. Okay, Hunter's able to break the press once again. Nice little spin move there by Davis, and she'll drive the baseline. Can't get the shot to drop. And we got a loose ball picked up by Hekla. Gives it up to Profit, and she'll bring the ball up the floor. Nice quick outlet pass up ahead to Lehman. Her shot a little too strong, however. Loose ball picked up by Larson. Here's the shot by Profit. No good. Hekla with the offensive rebound. Here's a steal by Davis. Elena Davis gets it underneath to Nyland. Nyland looking for a cutter. Nothing there. The Giants all over the Hunters. Here again, the Giants playing a tough man-to-man defense. Hendricks with it. She's going to drive it into the paint. Drops it off there for Davis.
And we're down to the 6-second mark. Oh, traveling. Yeah.
We're going to have a traveling call on the Hunters, and it'll go back over to the Giants on the turnover. All right, the Giants on top, 26-7 here. 8:47 to play in the first half. Here's the cutter, and there's a steal by Davis. She's going to give it up to Nyland, and Nyland will bring it up. Victoria Nyland, she's a sophomore. Hendricks, little give-go action. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Hunters here. All right, here come the Giants again. Profit. Dallas Lehman. Out to Micah Lehman, and stolen away there by the Hunters. And run down, quickly picked up there by Marta Forceline. And she'll turn and bring it up the floor right away. And she's going to pull up at the free throw line, dumps it underneath to Alyssa Profit for an easy bucket underneath, 28-7. Hendricks inside to Liddell, and the shot's no good. Rebounded there by Adrina Jurdy. And she gives it up to Profit, who'll bring it up the floor. Jurdy with it to Lehman. A little give-go action inside to Jurdy. Can't get it to drop, but Marta Forceline picks up the offensive rebound and gets a shot to drop. And she's fouled once again.
She'll go to the line for that and one. That is the 15th foul here on the Hunters here at the 7:31 mark, and that is on number 23, Kayla Anderson. And that's her second.
Okay, and we got a number 0 that's checking into the game, and I don't have a 0 on my sheet, so I don't know who that is, folks. I'm sorry, I can't give you a name for her. All right, here comes the Hunters. Hendricks with it. Gets it over to number 0. Stolen away. Oop. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Giants. Okay, substitution. Number 30, Sophia Hoskla, checking back into the game for the Giants. And number 23, Kaylee Anderson, to throw it in bounds. Gets it inside to 0. Nothing there. Liddell with it. Back out to Hendricks. Hendricks is going to drive the right side. Nice little spin move there by Hendricks. Can't get a shot to drop, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by her. So with the turnover, it'll go back to the Giants. Giants up by 23, 30-7 with 7 minutes to go here in this first half. Giants came out with a full court press right off the bat and just took it right to the Hunters. And there's another easy layup there by Marta Forceline. She's got a game high 16 for the Giants.
That was a nice bounce pass inside from Jurdy to Marta, so that worked out really nice.
Yeah, sure was. A nice play. All right, Hendricks gets it over to Davis. Davis drops it off. Here's the steal by Micah Lehman. She's going to go in for the right-handed layup and knocks it down. So a good hustle there by the freshman. 34-7. Bounce pass inside to Liddell. She turns, kicks it out. Davis with it. She's going to drive it in. Underhand scoop shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded there by Holzclaw, and she'll give up to Profit all the way up the floor to Lehman. Hey! And Micah Lehman will get another 2. So a nice pass there from Profit to Lehman. 36-7.
Alyssa saw the whole court on that one and was able to hit Micah on that long pass.
She sure did, and she's got great court vision and awareness. There's another steal by Micah Lehman. Gives it up to Marta Forceline. She'll bring it across the timeline and going to take it. Gets a screen from Lehman. Skip pass across to Jurdy. Her shot is short. Loose. Oh, beautiful pass there from Lehman to Holzclaw. Can't get it to go. And we're going to have a foul on the Giants over the back.
And it's only going to be the second team foul here on the Giants in the first half at the 5:18 mark. And got some new players coming in and that.
Yeah, we're going to have 3 substitutions coming in here For the Hunters, number 30, Laney Reinertson is going to be checking in. Also, number 22, Victoria Nyland. And who's the third one? Looks like number 20, Isabella Rock. All right, Hendrickson bringing it up the floor. Reinertson with it in the corner to Nyland. Her shot's no good. Rebounded there by Profit. And she'll bring it up the floor. Up to Jurdy. Jurdy can't get the shot to drop. Loose ball picked up there by Anderson for the Hunters. Reinertson gets her own ball back here. Batted around. Loose ball picked up by Nyland. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Forceline, and she'll bring it up the floor. The inside pass to Profit. She's going to turn. Nothing there. Another spin move, and she gets a shot to drop. 38-7.
At 16 for Alyssa.
And again, Giants playing their man-to-man defense, and I see May Lehman is checked back in for the Giants, number 13 as well. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Hunters. All right, checking in for the Giants is number 32, Josie Folstrom, and she is a freshman. All right, Profit will bring the ball up the floor. May Lehman with it. Looking for cutters. Sophia Hosclaw with it to Profit. Looking underneath, nothing there. Finally gets it in. And a shot goes in for Marta Forceline, and she's got a game high 18 on the night. Hunters get it right down the floor here. 40-7, the Giants on top with 3:38 to play in this first half.
Well, it's been a while since the Hunters have scored a basket.
And a shot there, it just rolls off the iron and goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Giants, however. All right, checking in for the Giants for her first game action tonight's number 14, the senior Greta Levelwin. Reinerson gets the ball in bounds. Nyland with it. Little crossover dribble action. Go at her closely there by May Lehman. Reinertson with it. Marta Forceline right on top of her. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by the Giants, however. And Lainey Reinertson will throw the ball in bounds underneath her own basket.
She's playing with 3 fouls now.
Yep.
So.
For some cutters. And we got a 35-second violation. You don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
But what happened was there was no shot that hit the rim. And the ball just went out of bounds, and they just couldn't get the shot off. So with the turnover to go back to the Giants, up 40-7 here with 3 minutes to play in the first half. Folstrom with it, looking for cutters. Gets it out to May Lehman. Back to Folstrom. Profit with it out the top of the key. Inside to Marta Forceline at the free throw line. And she takes a shot, and it's partially blocked. And it will remain with the Giants underneath. Somebody's got to throw it in bounds, so one of the Giants has to throw it in. All right, looks like they're going to do a box drill here, and Josie Folstrom will throw it in. Gets it inside to Profit. Back out to Levelwind. And the three-pointer by Forceline is no good. Loose ball scramble, and it's picked up there by Hendricks.
And I'm not sure, Bill, if this is Greta's first game action.
I think it is.
So she was out with an injury also.
Yes. Yeah, there's a pass up ahead, and nice job. Profit to Forceline. 42-7. Coming up on the 2-minute mark here of the first half. Here's the shot by Reinertson. Outside, no good. The rebound comes down to Profit. And we got a officials timeout here on the floor. Somebody must have lost their scrunchie.
Hairpiece, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Scrunchy's been recovered, and the Giants will throw it in from the near side. May Lehman to throw it in. Another substitution for the Giants. Number 15, Eleanor Larson, to check in. Level win, a bounce pass inside to Josie Folstrom, and she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two.
And that'll be the 6th team foul here. 1:54 left to go in the first half. And that'll be on Marissa Hendricks for the Hunters.
Okay.
And that's her first.
And the first free throw by Folstrom is good. Her first points of the night. Yeah, second free throw is no good. Rebounded there by Davis.
That's going to be a fall on the Giants, I do believe, and that's going to be on Greta Levelwind, I do. Yep, that's her first third-team fall here for the Giants.
All right, here come the Hunters. Marissa Hendricks setting up the offense. Gets it over to Davis. Lena Davis drives the left baseline, and she's going to be fouled there by Josie Folstrom.
That's going to be the fourth
Kind
team
of ran
foul.
right into her.
Yeah. And yeah, that's on Josie, her first fourth team foul.
All right, Elena Davis to throw it in bounds.
$1:36 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, we got a loose ball retained by the Hunters. Pass goes into Hendricks, and her shot is no good. Rebounded there by Profit, and she'll bring it up the floor. Quick pass up ahead to Folstrom. Back to Profit. Over to May Lehman. Looking for cutters against this man-to-man defense. Alyssa Profit giving directions here. Just using up some clock, and she tries to drive into the paint, but
tripped.
We're going to have a foul. Hopefully she's okay. And she gets up a little bit slowly here, but
it'll be 1-1 here, Bill, for the Giants.
Okay.
That's on number 25, Milana Davis. It's her first. Yeah, she took kind of a hard fall there.
Yeah, she did. And the free throw is in and out and knocked out of bounds, and last touch by the Giants. Okay, and we got a substitution. Reese Hakela is going to be checking into the game for Alyssa Profit, and she'll leave with 16 points here in the first half. All right, Davis setting up the offense here for the Hunters. Tries to get it inside. It's stolen away, picked up there nicely by Levelwind, and they'll drop it off to May Lehman, and she'll set up the offense here now for the Giants. Hakela with it. Looking for cutters inside to Josie Folstrom, but it's kind of knocked away. And it was last touched by the Hunters, so the Giants will throw it in bounds from the near sideline with 34.5 seconds to play in the first half. Hakela with it. She's going to drive the left side. Shot is partially blocked, picked up there by Davis. Quick pass up ahead. Stolen away by the Giants. May Lehman with the loose ball. Coming up on 15 seconds and counting here in this first half. Folstrom with it. Levelwind tries to get it in. Ball's batted around, finally picked up there by Goss of the Hunters, and there will be the first half with the Giants on top, 43-7. All right, we'll take a look at some of the scoring.
Well, you know,
Don't-
Marta's got 18, correct?
18, yes.
Yeah.
The Hunters, Marissa Hendricks has 2, and I don't know who else scored for them, but they do have 7 for the half.
Yes.
For the Giants, we've got Alyssa Profit with 16, Marta Forceline with a game high 18. Also, number 13, May Lehman has 2, and number 32, Josie Folstrom with 1 for a total of 43 points. So the Giants have a big lead here at halftime, and kind of what we were hoping to see. The Giants coming out, firing out on all cylinders here in this first half.
Yeah, right from the get-go.
Yeah, they jumped off to 9-0 lead, I believe, before the Hunters finally got on the scoreboard.
Scoreboard, yeah. Yep.
The full court press really took the Hunters right out of their game plan right off the bat and got the Giants fired up.
And the Hunters are still working hard. They've got some nice passes inside, but the Giants have that height.
Yeah.
And they just have some block shots and of course that full court press in the beginning, and that didn't help out the Hunters either. But they're working hard.
They're working hard. They just haven't been able to get anything really going with the offense just yet. All right, we're going to shut her down. We got 8:45 here to go before the second half starts, and so we'll be back in around 8 minutes or so.
Very good.
All right, welcome back to the second half of the Mesabi East Duluth Denfeld girls basketball game, coming to you from the Memorial Gymnasium in Aurora. It's the Mesabi East Giants 43 and the Denfeld Hunters 7 at halftime, and we'll see what Denfeld has come up with for a second half to try to get back into this ball game. And it looks like it's going to be the Hunters ball here first to get things started. In number 25, Elena Davis will throw it in bounds for the Hunters, and she gets it in bounds to Victoria Nyland, and she'll be setting up the offense. Lob pass inside, back to Nyland. She'll pull up for the 8-footer, no good. Rebounded there by Marta Forstline, and here come the Giants. Looks like the Hunters are going to stay with their man-to-man defense. Forstline will take the shot from the outside, no good. Loose ball scramble underneath. And here come the Hunters. Nyland with it, bringing it all the way up the floor, pulls it back out, drops it off for Reinertsen. Nothing there. Over to Davis. Cross court to Anderson, and here's the shot from Hendricks, and she'll knock down the three. So a good start here for the Hunters in the second half, making it 43-10. Profit inside to Holzclaw. Back to Profit from the free throw line, and she'll knock down the two, making it 45-10. And I guess that was a two-pointer that was, instead of a three, so it's 45-9. Hey, Hunters move the ball around the perimeter. Skip pass all the way over to Hendricks. Inside to Reinertsen, stolen away there by May Lehman. She'll give it up to Profit, who will set up the offense here for the Giants. They're going to run some clock. Inside the Holzclaw, and they tried to turn and get it underneath the Lehman, but she's fouled.
That'll be the first team foul here in the second half at the 16:25 mark on the Hunters, and that's number 22, Victoria Nyland, and that's her first.
All right, Profit will throw it in bounds for the Giants underneath their own basket. Looking for some cutters. Forstline with it out on the perimeter, trying to drive it in. Nothing there, and has it stolen away there by Nyland. She'll quickly give it up to Hendricks, who goes in for the left-handed layup. A nice block there by Marta Forstline. She's going to give it up to Profit, who will bring it up the floor. Again, the Hunters playing a man-to-man defense, a very light man-to-man. Lehman with a 15-foot shot, no good. Rebounded there by Reinertsen, and she'll quickly give it up to Marissa Hendricks, who will bring it up the floor and set up the offense. Inside pass to Reinertsen, out to Nyland. She's going to drive the left side, will fire up the shot, no good. Rebounded there by May Lehman, and she'll give it up to Profit. Quickly up ahead to Adrina Jurdy. Her underhanded, right-handed shot is no good, and she's going to commit a foul.
Yeah, I don't think she intentionally tried to do that, but she kind of ran into her. So
yeah, she missed that shot.
And that'll be on number one, Adrina Jurdy, and that's her first.
She missed the shot, and out of frustration, she just kind of hacked her. And that happens. All right, Marissa Hendricks, a freshman for the Hunters, tries to get it inside. Nothing there. Nyland with it. She'll drive the baseline, kick it all the way out to Davis. Can't quite handle it. Picked up there by Anderson. Hendricks. Back out to Reinertsen. Over to Davis. Shot clock is running down. Hendricks with the shot. No good. Rebounded there by Forstline. She'll bring it up the floor all the way for herself. Drops it off to Profit, who's going to drive the right baseline. Nothing there. Rebounded by Holzclaw. Out to Lehman, and she'll fire up the long two. No good. Rebounded by Davis of the Hunters. She gives it up quickly to Hendricks, who will bring it up the floor. Drops it off for Reinertsen. Out to Davis. To Hendricks. Over to Anderson. Anderson with a bounce pass inside to Reinertsen. Out to Davis. Hunters moving the ball quickly against the Giants man-to-man.
We got a
And we got
timeout.
yeah. Timeout taken by the Hunters at 14:22 of the second half with the Giants on top, 45-9. Hey, again, the Hunters having a real tough time being able to get a good look at the basket. And
Well, the Giants have with that man-to-man defense tonight. Anyway, it's working pretty slick for them.
yeah. Hey, should we take a look at the cheerleaders here
Absolutely.
for the Giants? Down here on the right-hand side, and I'll name them off if you want to zoom in on them for just a little bit. We have Aubrey Steele, Greenlee Peliquin, Riley Minaheim, Margot Matson, Grace Mano, Ava Ogdahl, Sophia Slattery, Emily Moats, Elena Volkon, Isabel Kinsey, Carly Wehunt, and Riley Rihiloma. If I can pronounce that right. I know you can pronounce it better. Rihiloma. And of course, Jen Hall is the cheerleading advisor, and they do a great job at all of our games here for the Giants. All right, Nyland gives it up to Davis, and we got a 35-second shot clock violation, the second one of the night.
Yeah, for the
So
Hunters.
good job by the Giants defense, just stymieing the Hunters. All right, Profit setting up the offense. She'll pull up for the three, in and out, and it goes out of bounds, and it's last touched by the Hunters. All right, a couple of substitutions. Dallas Lehman checking into the game, and also Reese Hakela checking in for the Giants. Force line to Lehman. Inside to Profit. She'll fire up the three from the far side and gets it to go down. 51-9. 18 points for Profit tonight.
21.
21 points now. There's a shot by Davis on the outside, and
that's a sticker.
Get stuck up on the board there, and it'll be an alternate possession. It'll go over to the Giants.
We're having a contest now. Who can get it?
Yeah, we'll see who can knock it out of there.
One more time,
Almost.
Marta. One more time, Marta. One more time.
It's close. And May went up there for the jump, and there she got it. All right. Took her 4 tries, but she finally got the ball down. You don't see that happen too often. Okay.
And you saw it right here.
Yes, we did. And we get the ball inside the force line. Can't get the shot to go. Hakela's shot is no good. Rebounded there by Reinertson, and she'll give it up to Hendricks. Quickly up ahead to Nyland. Nyland in the corner to Anderson. Trying to bounce past it inside. Nothing going. Hendricks over to Nyland. Drives it in. Here's the shot by Hendricks. A little bit too strong. Rebounded there by Lehman. She'll turn and bring the ball up the floor. Profit with it. Back over to Lehman. Over to Dallas Lehman. And she'll drive it in. Double dribble. And with the turnover, it'll go back over to the Hunters. 48-9. The Giants on top with 12:40 to play in the second half tonight. Victoria Nyland bringing the ball up the floor for the Hunters. And Victoria is a sophomore, gets it inside to Reinertson. Nyland with a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Force Line, and she'll bring it up the floor herself. Quick pass up. Nice ball movement there by the Giants. Good job by May Lehman, waiting for the defense to fly by, and then she makes the easy layup. 50-9. Hendricks almost a steal. Davis with it. Back to Hendricks. Skip pass all the way across to Nyland. Nyland looking for something inside. Nothing there. Anderson will fire it up from three-point range. No good. Profit with the defensive board. Up ahead, Marta Forceline, and she'll kiss it off the glass and in, 52-9, and she's got a team high 22 points here tonight. Davis, cross to Hendricks. She thought about the three and then hung on to it. Back over to Davis. She's going to drive the right side. Bounce pass inside to Reinertson. Nothing going.
She was swarmed there by Hakela and Forsline.
Yeah, Giants have switched their defense. Nice steal there by Hakela. She'll give it up to Profit. She'll bring it up the floor. Profit with it. Setting up the offense. It's a screen. He drives it into the paint. Kicks it out to Lehman. She'll fire up the three. Off the iron. It's going to go out of bounds over to the Hunters. All right, a couple of substitutions. Checking in for the Giants, Micah Lehman, number 3. And checking in for the Hunters, number 2, Amaya Liddell. Nyland, a little crossover dribble action, stolen away there by Micah Lehman. Bounce pass to Dallas Lehman, and she'll get the easy layup, 54-9. So good teamwork there by the Giants. Comes Nyland, she gives it up to Hendricks. Hendricks will set up the offense. And almost a kick there. Liddell with it inside to Reinertson. Nothing there. And with the jump ball and alternating possession, it will remain with the Hunters. Okay, Eleanor Larson checking in for the Giants, number 15, and checking in for the Hunters is number 20, Isabella Rock. Okay, Anderson to throw it in bounds. It's Kayla Anderson, she's a senior. It's it over to Hendricks. Anderson in the corner. Nothing there. Finally gets it into Reinertson. She'll drive it into the paint. And she's going to be tied up. And with the jump ball and alternating possession, it'll go back over to the Giants. Coming up with the 9:59 mark here, and we get down to the 9-minute mark, it'll be running time. Hakela gets a screen from Larson, a little wraparound pass to Larson. And we're going to have a foul called on the floor.
Yep, before the shot there, and that's going to be only the second team foul here in the second half for the Hunters, and that is on number 15.
Hakela.
And I don't have a number 15 on there, Bill.
No, I don't have a number 15 either.
So sorry, folks, I don't know who that is.
I'm thinking they gave the wrong number because I don't see a 15 out there on the floor either.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, they're asking the officials there right now who that foul was on.
Yeah.
It wasn't number 15. They're just trying to get a clarification here who to give the foul to. And it looks like the Hunters are going to come up here and put a little full court pressure on. Officials trying to see who it was. I don't know that it really makes that much difference
anymore.
There's nobody really in foul trouble other than Reinertson, and I don't think it was on her. All right, so it looks like it's going to be on number 2.
2. Omaha Liddell. Sorry, folks. I massacred that one.
Omaha Liddell is pretty close.
It's yeah.
All right, Lehman with it, bringing it up the floor, looking to get it inside. Finally gets it over to her cousin, Dallas Lehman. Oh, nice little wheel route there, and Eleanor Larson gets the easy bucket, 54-9. That's the first 2 points of the night for Eleanor. Here's the shot by Anderson, no good. Loose ball is picked up there by Micah Lehman. She'll bring it up the floor. Dallas Lehman with the shot from the outside. No good. And it goes out of bounds over to the Hunters. And we're on running time here now with the Giants on top, 56-9. Okay, another substitution here. Looks like Alyssa Profit back into the game for the Giants. Skip pass all the way across to Liddell. She puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded underneath there by Reinertsen, and we're tied up, and looks like we're going to have another jump ball with alternating possession. It will remain with the Hunters.
I do believe, Bill, the Hunters have only scored 2 points this half.
Yeah, just 2 points so far.
Michael Lehman stole it away again.
All right, here come the Giants. Fulstrom with the shot. Can't get it to go. Gets her own offensive rebound. Gives it back to Profit, and she'll score. She's got a game-high 23 points. Okay, here come the Hunters. Reinertsen with it. Can't get the shot to go. Here's the steal by the Giants. Force line with it, bringing it up the floor. And the shot by Lehman, no good. Offensive rebound by Force line is good, and it goes.
Count that.
And she'll be going to the free throw line for the attempt the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
That's the third team foul here on the Hunters, and that is on number 30, and that's her. She hit the number four spot here with Lainey Reinertsen.
Okay, a whole bunch of substitutions here for the Hunters. Number 42, Amelia Goss, a senior, checking into the game. And number 0 is back in again, and I still don't know who she is. Marta will make the free throw. And it's good, and that's a three-point play for her, and she'll be checking out with a game-high 25 points.
Got Molly House in there, number 2 for the Giants now. Her first game action.
Okay, Nyland with it for the Hunters. Drops it off for number 20, Isabella Rock. Skip pass across to Nyland. She'll pull up for the shot. No good. Alyssa Profit with the rebound, and she'll bring it up the floor. And again, we're in running time, 5:47 and counting, with the Giants on top, 61-9. Bolstrom inside the house. Back out to Profit. Over to Lehman. Micah Lehman with it. Inside to House, and she'll fire up the shot. No good. Loose ball scramble. Picked up by House, and she'll throw it. Oh, Micah tried to save it, but can't. And it'll go back over to the Hunters. All right, number 1, Adrina Jurdy checking back in for the Giants. And then the Giants will stick with their 1-2-2 zone defense here. And again, the clock will continue to run. Davis with it. Looking for some cutters. Back out to 0. 0 over to Nyland. Nyland will drive it in, drop it off for Davis. She's going to try to drive it in. Nothing there. 0 will fire up the long shot. Gets her own offensive rebound, however. Nyland drops it off for number 20, Rock. Back out. Here's the shot by Nyland. No good. And a loose ball is picked up there by Fulstrom. Josie Fulstrom bringing it up the floor, setting up the offense. Micah Lehman with it, gets a screen from Eleanor Larson. Nothing there. She'll drive the baseline. Shot won't go. Gets her own offensive rebound. House with the shot. No good. Fulstrom with it. Back out to Jurdy. Jurdy will drive it in. Over to House. And Molly House will travel. And with the turnover, it'll go back over to the Hunters. All right, a couple more substitutions. Number 4, Dallas Lehman back in for the Giants, and number 30, Sophia Holsklaw into the game also.
Hey, Bill,
Yes.
not all those Lamans are my grandkids either.
No.
2 of them are, but
2 of them are, yes.
yeah.
Skip pass underneath, stolen away by Holsklaw. Gives it up to Jurdy, and she'll bring it up the floor herself. Lehman. Holsklaw will fire up the 8-footer. No good. The long rebound comes down to Goss, and she'll give it up quickly. Yeah. Rock. She'll give it back over to Zero. Zero with a little spin move. Back out to Nyland. Over to Davis. Back to Nyland. Zero with it. Tries to get it inside. Stolen away there by House, but she travels. And with the turnover, it'll go back over to the Giants. All right, number 14 checking back into the game for the Giants, and that's Greta Levelwin. She's a senior.
Of course, we're on running time.
Nice pass inside, but we're going to have a foul.
On the Giants here. Their second team foul in the second half. So fouls in the second half have been kind of non-existent.
No.
And that's on number 30, and that's Sophia Holsklaw, and that's her first.
Okay, and at the free throw line's number 25, the junior, Elena Davis. And she misses the first free throw. Tough night here for the Hunters.
It is a tough night, yeah.
They scored the first 2 points of the second half, and they haven't scored since until right now. And Davis, that'll be her first points of the night. All right, here come the Giants. Dallas Lehman. Let's get pass up to Levelwin. Levelwin gets it away. Holsklaw with it. Back out to Levelwin. Over to Fulstrom. Across to Dallas Lehman. And she has it knocked out of bounds. And clock will continue to run. Under a minute and a half to play here in the second half. Lehman to throw it in bounds. Gets it into Molly House. Over to Fulstrom. Lehman. House with it. Levelwin with the shot from the outside. Can't get it to go. Everybody was pulling for her to get her first points of the season. All right, here comes the Hunters. Nyman over to Zero. She'll fire up the 3 from the outside. No good, but she runs down her own rebound. Back out to Victoria Nyland. Loose ball, scramble, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Giants.
And we're going to reaching down to the 30-second mark here pretty quick here, Bill, for the game.
Here's a shot by Nyland. No good. Rebounded there by Levelwin. She gives it up to Fulstrom, and she'll bring it up the floor. Loose ball, scramble. And we're going to have a foul called.
On the Giants here.
Yeah, and that's going to pretty much end the game.
Will, and that'll be the third team foul for the Giants here. We'll end on with Dallas Lehman. That's her first.
Davis and gets her shot blocked. Levelwin will pick up the loose ball, and there's your final tonight. The Mesabi East Giants 61 and the Duluth Denfeld Hunters 10. Okay, we'll go through some of the scoring here. First of all, for the Duluth Denfeld Hunters, it was number 11, Marissa Hendricks, with a team high 4 points. Number 22, Victoria Nyland with 3. Number 23, Kaylee Anderson with 2. And number 25, Elena Davis with 1 for a total of 10. And the Hunters will fall to 1-4 on the season. For the Mesabi East Giants, we had Micah Lehman, number 3 with 4. Number 11, Lissa Profit with 23. Number 15, Eleanor Larson with 2. Number 21, Marta Forsline with a game high 25. And number 32, Josie Fulstrom with 1 for a total of 61 points. And the Giants will improve on the season to 2-2, get back to the 500 mark on the season.
Very good, Bill. And of course, we got some boys action coming up Thursday here and Friday here also. So if you've got some open time, you want to come see some good Mesabi's basketball, come on down to the Memorial Gym on Thursday and Friday. Rock Ridge is here coming to town on Thursday, and Ely here on Friday.
Yes. All right, so it should be a couple of entertaining ball games here with the Giants boys at home. First home action for them this year.
So thank you, Bill. Good job as usual, and thanks everybody.
All right, thank you, Barney, and good night, everyone.